Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Roy again, your AI specialist from Waymont Consulting. You might have noticed, nowadays everyone is talking about ChatGPT, but did you know there's a massive war happening between large and small AI? Today, we're breaking down foundation models, large language models, and small language models, and why the smallest model might actually be the smartest choice for you. Think of this as your production roadmap. We'll break down these three pillars of the AI world: foundation models, FM, large language models, LLM, and the rising stars, small language models, SLM. Let's talk about the hierarchy. To understand these, think of a Russian nesting doll. Most LLMs are foundation models, but not all foundation models are LLMs. First, let's understand what is foundation models, FM. A foundation model is the broad category. It is a model trained on a vast amount of data, images, text, audio, sensor data, that can be adapted to a wide range of downstream tasks. The foundation is like the foundation of a house. You build everything else on top of it. FMs aren't just for text. Models like Stable Diffusion, images, or Sora, video, are FMs. Let's understand the basics of large language models, LLM. An LLM is a specific type of foundation model trained specifically on text. Large language models typically have billions of parameters, the knobs the AI turns to understand language. They are the polymaths of the digital world, capable of writing poetry, coding, and explaining quantum physics in the same breath. Now, time for you to understand what is small language models, SLM. An SLM is a streamlined, more efficient version of an LLM. When it comes to efficiency, it's really matter using SLM. Instead of hundreds of billions of parameters, SLM might have 1 billion to 10 billion. And also, when it comes to refinement, SLMs are often trained on high-quality, curated data rather than the entire internet, allowing them to punch way above their weight class. Why the distinction matters. Choosing the wrong model is like using a sledgehammer to hang a picture frame, or using a toothpick to build a skyscraper. Be cautious of the cost. Running a massive LLM costs thousands of dollars in compute. An SLM can run for pennies. And also when it comes to latency, at times when you need an instant response, like a voice assistant, an LLM might be too slow. SLMs offer near-instant speeds. On privacy, SLMs can run locally on a phone or laptop. Your data never has to leave your device. And last but not least, accuracy, RAG. For specific business data, a fine-tuned SLM often outperforms a hallucinating general LLM. Let's look at few use cases to understand better. When to use what? Let's talk about the use cases for LLMs. For content creation, writing long-form articles, scripts, or marketing copy where creative flair is needed. For complex reasoning, solving multi-step math problems or legal analysis, LLM is must. For coding assistance, tools like GitHub Copilot require the massive knowledge base of an LLM to understand dozens of programming languages. Let's talk about our next use cases on SLMs. The first use case is on-device AI. This is one of the best features on your smartphone, summarizing texts, smart replies that work without internet. The next one is customer service bots. A company doesn't need a bot that knows Shakespeare, it needs a bot that knows its product catalog. An SLM is perfect for this kind of work. The next is IoT and edge computing. This is like putting intelligence into hardware like drones or industrial sensors. Now let's discuss about the use cases for FMs, the multi-talented base. For medical imaging, the FM trained on millions of X-rays can be adapted to find specific rare tumors. For autonomous driving, the FMs process visual data, video, and sensor data simultaneously to make driving decisions. Now time to talk about the future projection of LLM, FM, and SLM. To project the future of AI, we have to look past the hype and focus on the industrialization of intelligence. As we move deeper into 2026 and toward 2030, the battle isn't about which model is biggest, but about which model is most sustainable, private, and specialized. The era of the specialist, future of SLMs. The biggest shift in 2026 is the death of the generalist. For years, we used massive LLMs for everything. The future belongs to the small language model, SLM. The projected market shift. By 2027, it is estimated that 70% of enterprise AI tasks will be handled by SLMs. Why? Because good enough is better than expensive and slow. The edge revolution. SLMs are moving into the hardware. Your future smartphone won't send your text to a cloud. A local SLM will process your voice, intent, and context entirely offline. The vertical sovereignty. Countries like India and various EU nations are pivoting to sovereign SLMs. Instead of relying on US-based frontier models, they are training small, high-quality models on local languages and legal frameworks to ensure data never leaves their borders. The brains of the operation, future of LLMs. If SLMs are the specialists on the factory floor, large language models, LLMs, are evolving into the CEOs or orchestrators. The agentic orchestration. In the next 3 years, you won't chat with an LLM. You will give an LLM a goal, e.g., plan and book my 10-day trip to Japan. The LLM will act as a router, delegating small tasks, checking flights, translating menus, to a dozen different SLMs. The reasoning-first architectures. We are moving away from next token prediction towards System 2 thinking. Models like the O1 and O3 series use reinforcement learning to think before they speak. Future LLMs will be valued for their logic, not just their ability to mimic human speech. The legacy transition. LLMs are becoming the training wheels for SLMs. Developers use a massive LLM to generate high-quality synthetic data, which is then used to train a mini-me SLM that is 100x cheaper. The world model, future of foundation models, FM, are moving beyond text. We are entering the age of physical AI, the multimodal convergence. The distinction between image AI and text AI is disappearing. Future FMs will be omni-native, meaning they perceive the world through video, audio, and LiDAR 3D mapping simultaneously. The robotics and embodiment. FMs are becoming the operating systems for robots. A foundation model trained on human movement and physics will allow robots to work in unstructured environments, like a messy kitchen or a construction site, without being pre-programmed for every move. The scientific discovery. FMs are being built specifically for biology and chemistry. We are projecting that the next 5 years will see an FM-led breakthrough in carbon capture or drug discovery that would have taken humans 50 years to find. By now, you should have a clear grasp of the nuanced differences between foundation models, LLMs, and SLMs. Understanding these distinctions isn't just academic, it's a competitive advantage. Whether you're optimizing for massive creative scale or lean local efficiency, I hope this guide helps you choose the exact right tool for your specific workflow. Choosing the right model today will define how effectively you work tomorrow. That wraps up the different types of AI models in the market. I hope you found it insightful and easy to follow. We've got more exciting videos coming your way soon, so stay tuned and keep exploring. And if you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll get notified whenever new content drops.